the finale of the three-game series tonight, and it's CC Sabathia on the mound. I want to look back at his last outing. You called that game in Tampa Bay with Ken Singleton. It's courtesy of PC Richard and Son. What did you see in that game? Because there were times he got into a little bit of trouble.
Well, look at the first here. Jennings, he gets a strikeout. It's a fastball supposed to be in. It ends up middle of the plate. He gets away with it. He gave up one earned run in this game, but I thought he got away with some mistakes and got great defensive help. The triple play, Roberts a good turn, and CC appreciates that effort. He also had a double play in this game, did Sabathia. He got better as the game went on, and more because of the location. Backdoor cutter, good fastball with movement away. But I thought early on the Rays had some opportunities. They were a struggling offensive club at that point, and CC took advantage.
They did go 0 for 6 with the runners in scoring position, so he was able to keep them from scoring.
You know what, Bob? In spring training, CC Sabathia said he was going to be more like Andy Pettitte. And what you just said is one of the things Andy Pettitte used to do so well. He'd give up the base runners, but he wouldn't allow those guys to eventually score. And I find what CC is doing now making him an interesting pitcher, because he's not the guy who's going to go out there with 95 and this unbelievably sharp-breaking slider. He's going to be a guy who's going to have to work. He's going to have to experiment. He and McCann are going to have to figure out which direction they're going. There's a big difference between 89, 90, and 95. I think CC Sabathia is still learning how to be the guy who wins with 89, 90.
And Flash, in that game, it looked like, we saw in the video, his secondary pitches had better movement, including his change to the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, he finally got some good movement down and away, and we saw one of the sinkers. It was elevated, but if you watch, the ball really moved away from the right-handed hitter. Here's a breakdown of the pitches for CC Sabathia this year. The cutter, obviously he's trying to incorporate that a little bit more. It's tough to decipher whether it's a slider or a cutter on how big the break is. But I totally agree with Jack. Now that you watch Sabathia, you have to pay attention to every pitch. You have to pay attention to how he's setting hitters up and how he's going to try to finish them. We never had to do that before. It was power fastball, power slider, see you later.